Mobile County officials wrap up the latest hazardous waste collection. It was a big turnout, and it also may be the last for the foreseeable future. News 5's Chad Petrie has that story.
Cans clatter and smelly sludge flows as volunteers and employees toss every kind of gross substance they can find. It can be as benign as paint or super dangerous.
So people will bring in vials of like pounds of mercury that just flow through a tube. And so it's amazing how hazardous mercury is, and people still have it in their homes.
Cars roll in, some filled with rusty buckets you can't throw out with the trash.
They'll be squeezed, they'll leak going down the road, and it's hazardous to not only the resident but the public works employees that dispose of this material for us.
Mobile County officials have been doing this collection event occasionally over the last couple of years, but in the single day they do it, they're essentially collecting what amounts to years, even decades worth of household waste and junk.
Well, my father passed away in '89. Some of it's his, some of my father-in-law's, and some of it's mine.
Well, why have you been holding on to it for so long?
Really didn't have a place to dispose of it that I knew of, and some of it I hope to use. And didn't get around to doing any of it.
From the sorting,
this will pour off, this will pour off, and this will pour off.
to the forklift. They have a substantial turnout at most waste events, but this may be one of the last. Grant funding is running out, and each event costs the county roughly $150,000. In Mobile, Chad Petrie, News 5.
Grant funding for the waste events comes from an offshore oil and gas royalty that's part of the Coastal Impact Assistance Program. They started with $700,000. The environmental director wasn't sure if they had funding to do another. We've asked the county for invoices to see how much mercury, paint, and other stuff has been collected over the years. And when we get that information, we'll be sure to bring it to you.